What's up guys? So you want to study programming? Let's hear. Okay, so in this tutorial we will be looking into C programming variable. So what is variable? Variable is a name location in computer memory, so it is made to store the value inside it. And also we're looking into constant, which are also one type of C programming, and it is used to store one specific thing, so it cannot change, unlike variable, which can change during the program execution. So now let's get started with variable. Now this variable is named as place score of type integer, which is int, and it is assigned as 95 to it. So if you declare a variable like this, that means place score can be changed during the program execution itself. And there are three rules into naming a variable in C. The first rule, variable can have letter, both uppercase and also the lowercase letter, and also digit underscore. And the first letter of variable should be either a letter or an underscore. However, we should not use the underscore because the reason is that if you use underscore, it can conflict with the system name and therefore may cause the error. And there's really no limit into how long you can create how long you should name a variable. But for a good programming practice, you should use as less as possible, and it's also something that you can identify easily, meaning using meaningful words. Now let's move to constant. Constant is a value or an identifier whose value could not be altered in program, just like I mentioned before. So for example, 1, 2.5, or the string or tree programming is easy, and so forth. So these are example of constant, and in order to declare a constant, you have to use the keyword const, which stands for constant. And this is the data type of the variable named pi, and you assign 3.14 to pi. So for that you already declare the constant. Oh, and also one more thing, constant is also known as literal as well. And there are a few types of constant. The first one is integer constant. So as we all know, integer are any number except that they don't have fractional or the full stop between the number itself. And you can have decimal constant, which is base 10. So base 10 is start from 0 until 9, and octal constant, which start from 0 until 7, and hexadecimal constant, which composed of 0 to 9, and then A until F. So here are the examples. For decimal constant, you have 0, minus 9, 20, and octal 0, 21, and hexadecimal constant, which start by using 0x, 7f. So for octal and hexadecimal constant, there are two rules that you have to follow if you want to declare it. For octal, you have to start with 0, and then you can add any number that is lower than h. And for hexadecimal, it always have to start with 0 and x. Now the second type of constant is floating constant. So this kind of constant is composed of fractional form, meaning it uses full stop. So here minus 2.0 and 0.000 and then 234. And another example is minus 0.22 e minus 5. So e minus 5 is like the power of minus 5, just like here, right here. The third type of constant is character. Now a character constant is use of single quotation around the character. So you have to use the single quote and then put the character that you want to use inside. And now let's move on to escape sequence. \n is used for a new line, and then slash course escape from the normal way the character are interpreted by compiler. And so now here's the escape sequence. So \b is used by the backspace as backspace. \f is normal feed. \n is new line, so it's just like enter, and then \r is return. And you can take a look here, the double backslash. This one is used as a command in C programming. So if you want to comment on something, like to give what that specific thing do in C programming, you can use that \n. And there are a few more as you can check around here. String constant. String constant are the constant which enclosed in pair of double quote mark. So it is different from the character constant. Yes. And yes, you just have to use double quote and then put the word in it. The last one is enumeration constant. Enumeration constant is used to define the user-defined data types. So it's kind of a data type which we'll be looking in the later video. So in order to declare this one, you have to use the word enum, and then the identifier name, which for now we use the word color. And yeah, the element of this constant are yellow, black, green, and white, and they have their own value, predefined values such as 0, 1, 2, 3 respectively. So see you in my next video.